New at 4 today, Arlington and Fairfax County Public Schools asked a judge to prevent the U.S. Department of Education from freezing federal funding over transgender policies. The Trump administration says the school systems are violating Title IX policies over their bathroom and locker room policies. Matthew Torres was in the courtroom this morning as we wait for a decision any day now.
The judge asked the attorneys for both the plaintiffs and the defendant the same question. What is the sweet spot in this argument, especially when there are conflicting opinions from different courts? What we heard today were different interpretations of the same law.
Arlington and Fairfax County school districts are fighting to reclaim millions of dollars in federal funding they accuse the U.S. Department of Education of freezing. They warn a delay would impact critical services like meal programs. The DOE recently classified 5 Northern Virginia school districts, including Fairfax and Arlington, as high risk. That's after they refused to reverse policies that allow students to use bathrooms and locker rooms based on their gender identity. Critics say a policy change would have targeted the trans community.
It is disappointing, it's infuriating because they are trying to make it not safe for transgender students to live openly in public.
Some federal officials and parents accuse the school systems of discrimination based on sex.
There's only 0.1% of the student body that wants to use the other gender's bathrooms. And so you're trampling on the dignity and privacy rights of 99.9% of the students for the agenda of the 0.1%.
The school systems want the judge to throw out the high-risk designation and backtrack the DOE's decision to only reimburse the money schools pay up front after close scrutiny. The school's attorney argues the federal government is forcing them to violate federal laws, which support a Virginia transgender boy's case that won in the U.S. Court of Appeals. He also argues the DOE is violating another federal law on how public money is distributed by placing conditions. The government's attorneys responded by saying the same law does not apply because funding is not being cut, and that the DOE has more discretion. Neither attorneys or superintendents were willing to answer questions after the hearing.
The judge says he's not making a decision in this case today, but he could make a decision at the end of the week. Meanwhile, the attorney for the school district says other school systems like Loudoun County and the city of Alexandria could be joining them in this fight. In Alexandria, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.